Hello and welcome back, you wonderful, loyal servants of the Emperor. I'm your magnanimous host, Agent Q, and with me today, possible heretic Yuki.
Hi, Yukikaze.
Yep, we're back with more Rogue Trader after my slight absence. Life's been a little crazy again. But thankfully, we should be able to get everything straight. And oh, that's a lot of warp corruption. And this is on my ship, isn't it? Oh, right, the one psyker chick was going crazy. So we're gonna follow that. Luna, hey there! Thank you for the follow on Twitter. Thank you for using its rightful name. I'll have to check it. I am a little bit I don't want to say apprehensive, but I am careful who I follow and don't follow, especially on stuff like social medias right now. You just have to give it a look before that. I feel like nowadays. Checking to make sure everything you got's correct, Yuki. Let's see, what am I running right now? Sniper, Argenta Sister, and yeah, Eldari. I do actually really like the Eldari class. It's just like I'm trying to play a not loyalist. What was it? What is that trait called? Dogmatic commissar. And it's like, probably should shoot the Elder on sight, but I think it's a little bit not bueno with my allies. So it's like he seems very up on killing chaos, which we are all about. The death of chaos. Death to the arch enemy. You twirling your knife. Oh, I'm getting a good look at that now. You've that's like a bone armor, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very bone armor.
Oh, this mastercrafted element is not fit for a servitor.
What?
What?
Okay. Yeah, not what I'm guessing. I'm glad we didn't go one more room. That would have been a really interesting place to end off on.
Okay then.
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors, thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who's finally grown tired of hiding behind others?
Dora von Valencius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumped, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously.
Rogue trader, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit.
Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste.
Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity.
Argenta's eyes spark with fury.
Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't you sit down over a cup of recaf like do? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, tents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt.
Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery.
It was a good Osoje, or it's that princess laugh. At the sight of the terrifying Theodore, Albert's face turned sickly pale. Thrones. No, wait. Thrones. No, it wasn't Gravelly. It was Commander. Thrones, spare us from this cursed apparition of the arch enemy.
Is that what you think? Is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding. Rosarian, I think deep down you hope this operation never ends.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, this could actually be her souls and dying in 40K. You technically have two options when you die. Your soul either goes to the god you worshipped, or gets to float free of the warp.
Something like limbo.
Yeah, no, the warp at its calmest is the most virulent hellscape.
Gotcha. So notably though, it does sound like this certainly implies Abelard had more than a little bit of a thing for Theodora.
Oh, absolutely. He was the loyal, I serve with my full heart and soul behind you, but I know we can never be together kind of person. I totally believe that. 100%. He gives off that vibe of duty into love itself kind of thing. Yep, no, dogmatic, and I get to play this. Die, scum!
Fabulous shot as usual. The strike.
It missed on your screen too.
Yeah. The strike passes through Theodora, who simply laughs scornfully.
So that's how you greet your great predecessor, boy. Bonds stronger than the laws of life and nature are holding me in this world. You'll find it somewhat harder to get rid of me a second time.
All right, now who are you? Because now I'm really questioning if this is Theodora.
Theodora's lips curl in a malevolent smile.
What, you ask? You dare say that to me, little boy? I am Theodora von Valentius, Massimo of Scaras, rogue trader of the Imperium, and commander of this void ship.
I think there's a former in there somewhere that needs to be put in.
Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death, a nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property and punishing all those who failed me.
Theodora bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I supports the trickle down. Oh, my life ended in the dullest way. Death. I don't know why that gets me.
Death? How plebeian!
I mean, at 40K, kinda. Oh, trust me, one of my favorite memes is, I'm one of the toughest bastards of all. I died. So, in 40K, yeah? Of old age. You're at Theodora. Theodora's there. There's no coming back from that. And where's Darda? What have you done with her? Why were you waiting for me? Yep. Oh, let's get to the point here.
Theodora wearily rolls her eyes.
Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached the veil, death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help, and from my little Adira no less? And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs.
Oh yeah, no. Even if she is someone come back from death, that means she didn't come back from the Golden Throne, but the warp itself, and that is insanely bad. Well, not necessarily the worst, but bad nonetheless. There's something back from that. Not true. Or is it? What don't there? No, sorry, I don't think it belong here. The abyss you crawled out of. Dogmatic. Yep, I feel like that.
You? Of all people to ever threaten me, you are the most pathetic, boy. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift, and you are incapable of holding on to it.
Yep. No, this is either a warp entity possessing the remnants of Theodora's soul coming into our universe, or just... I should say possessing. Can you possess a soul? Can you possess a ghost?
Not in the typical usage of the term.
Consumed, maybe, but okay. But let's.
I'm here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their back on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you.
In dialogue. So, yeah, she doesn't look like she was a true believer of in the God Emperor.
I rise to the occasion.
Storage. Yeah, because if you are not a true believer and don't serve any other power or have... Ooh. That feels a little weird for...
It's just hidden good.
You got... It's like in the middle of the floor. That feels... Like, okay, I understand. It's like, oh, but you didn't know this actually had stuff in it. It's like, yeah, but ooh, there's workers down on the floor below us.
You seem distressed. Explosive barrel.
We're gonna fight our way out of this. Oh, we're to the gunnery deck. That's a shell right above our heads right there.
Yeah, don't forget we're actually in the cannon.
Well, we're in the chamber, technically. It's a bit weird, but it also gives you a better scale of how big the fucking shells are for the guns fire.
Indeed.
Now the question is this an incursion? Oh crap, where was I?
So I think she's probably about to possess Adira.
Lord Captain.
Adira.
Adira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Adira's temple implants has blackened and melted.
No, wait. Lord Captain, Lady Von Valentius.
Adira raises her eyes to you. Theodora, who stands before her, tears stream down Adira's cheeks.
You came back.
Yeah, this might just be her kind of losing her grip.
Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair.
Poor little Adira. There. How could I not come? You were crying to me so desperately. Your pleas carried to the very depths of the warp itself.
A smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face.
Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself.
Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance. Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah!
Adira breaks into a strangled scream, and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Damage taken, Adira 4. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Adira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy.
I have to go dogmatic on this one, especially since he's kind of probably causing a lot of this.
It's alright, oh, quest failed.
Why can't I follow? I would like to see this game.
Yeah, me too. Alright, 1 second and Indira's body sags to the floor. At the same moment, you hear a terrifying sound, shrill and piercing laughter. Dogmatic +8. Oh, we lost all her stuff.
Enter. Stop short, staring at the body, unblinking for a few seconds before turning away. Yeah, I don't think I had too much on her I cared too much about.
Well, we can probably pick it up off her corpse anyway.
Well, like I said, most of it was pretty basic.
The figure of the cackling Theodora von Valentius shudders and begins to change form.
At last you begin to understand how important it is to promptly dispose of trash. But you've learned your lesson too late. Too late.
Fucking pink and blue horrors. God damn it.
Those... Oh, the workers all turned into them too, I think. Yeah, so there's a bunch behind us too.
I don't know if they turned into them. What was this?
Well, some
Mental
of them
manipulation. Oh no, they're hostile. They're just not warp beasts, I don't believe. Okay, a little piece of me is curious if she would have lived. Ooh, let's have some help. Okay, so one thing to know, I'm going to do a little meta bit here. These look like pink and blue horror, pink horror, so that might split into 2 smaller blue horrors, like those workers there, once we kill it. Just be ready for that. Let's an explosive barrel. Here.
Try not to murder the workers, because they're technically being mentally manipulated. I don't think we actually have to kill them. Innocence proves nothing?
One of the most, a quote from one of the most famous dogmatic and extremist inquisitors. Innocence proves nothing. At the very least, you are guilty of wasting my time.
I see.
All right. Defense field. I'll throw up around the big guy up there. Midfield. I'll give her Argenta right here, in case we want to cover later. Backfield on me. Okay, back in the fight. Arrow. 40. Where are you at right now? There you are. No, you're outside of my range, apparently.
Oops.
Alright, let's... There we go. Alright, that's marked now, so next person to shoot it should. I don't really want to do that, but alright. There we go. So, yeah, one of the biggest things with Psychers and why they are so vehemently disliked by everybody, you know, besides the mind reading, the general feel uneasiness, the how do you know the future again? If they have any kind of mental slips or mental breakdowns or get under a little too much stress, they kind of go crazy and summon a host of demons. Oh fuck, right, like your sword does. Which you can kind of feel that veiled degradation, how quickly that piles up.
All too easy.
That's what part of the reason, like, Psyker's like,
Already done.
Especially since the warp itself, besides
Suits my
the
purposes.
4 chaos gods and their dominions being
Value has been lost.
all hellscapes. The regular warp itself is very. What'll be the best word to describe the
Nothing
warp?
I can't do. Suits my purposes.
Hostile. Like, so the warp, like I've explained before, like the warp is just the mental manifestation of all psychic entities throughout the universe, right?
I'm not sure if that's come up actually.
Yep. No, the warp is just the psychic mindscape of the collective mindscape of
problem
the
for me.
universe. And you know the expression, we all have our inner demons?
Yeah. Rather
very
literal,
much
it seems.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi,
So Rush, hey, how's it going?
How did that not provoke an attack of opportunity?
I do not know, but
Literally
let's,
just rolled past Abelard.
all right, let's put some exploits on you. Hunt the prey.
Fine. I'm slowly replaying the game with the new DLC. I've completed 2 chapters.
Oh, you're slowly replaying the game? Oh, we're on our first run. I made a bit of a, I don't want to say Warhammer veteran, but how long I've been into Warhammer, I think I actually get that thing now at this point. Single target, yep. Yuki is fairly new into Warhammer as a total.
Indeed.
All right, more warp.
Momentum.
Oh, right, that's right. You know what, actually, hold on, let's... Argenta has extra... Nope, let's not do that yet. Yep, increased dodge, concentrated fire. Nah, nobody's in line of sight, so that should be good. Let's max out momentum. And we'll save run gun, so... AoE.
Yes, I remember,
Bar,
and even the fact
demon.
that you both so rarely return to the game does not allow me to forget.
I don't know that we'll have Blard, so I don't want to do that, so...
Oh, look, the walls are melting. Or bleeding? Possibly bleeding.
Oh, she's not in melee, that's why that happened. Ballhammer! I did less than I wanted to. Alright. They could be melting into blood.
We could. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling.
You will pay an even greater price.
Now,
We should be getting more consistent on our days from going forward now.
Well, except next week is going to be anime stream again.
Is that next week? I thought it was the week after.
I think it's next week
No.
already.
Yeah, you're right. It would be next week. God darn it. Wait, dude, do I don't... Okay, I was gonna say, do I have control of Abelard?
I got parried. Okay.
Yeah, this looks like a pink horror, like I said. So it's a mid-rank demon of Zinch. Or at least upper lower class demon at the very
At
minimum.
your beck and call.
A quick way to determine what god the demon is from is, if it's a tentacle monster, it's Zinch. If it looks like it's pus, grotesque, disease-ridden, green, or frog-based, it's Nurgle. If it's red, spiky, and very generic demon-looking horn, and if it looks like it wants to violate you, it's Lanesh. Or generally crab claws either, for some reason. That seems to have a thing for crabs. But no, like part of the thing I was saying with souls in 40K, if you do believe in God and like truly accept that, like, no, I go to this and like all that stuff, your soul generally will go to that. So humans that believe in the God Emperor souls go to the Golden Throne, orc souls go to the Great Green, Chaos Worshippers go to their assorted gods, and I really think we need to kill these fuckers before they do whatever the hell's going on there.
No, I think it's fine. I think as soon as we kill these demons, they're gonna end the
Yeah, no,
combat.
that's what I was saying. Is I think we need to kill these guys.
Well, there's just the pink one left for now.
Oh, let's move here.
Try not to shoot that barrel.
Voice of command. Don't worry, I'm not planning on shooting anybody yet. Let's move attack points there. No, that's overkill. And let's get Yuki up there. All right, Yuki, go kill it.
I shall not fear. All too easy.
Well, you could almost probably just regular attack and kill it.
Suits my
Like, remember, this isn't your turn either. This is extra turn, so.
Suits my purposes.
Which you will also get
Nothing
after you
I
kill this
can't
thing
do.
too, so. Oh, come on.
Not a
How did you do two? Like, your minimum damage is like.
Be ineptitude, not malice.
Yep, I fucking knew it. Blue horror. All right, end your turn and take your extra turn. Fine. Let's see here. Let's see, resolve up. And let's bring in the professional. Argenta, if you would, please. Oh. And kablam. There you go, Yuki.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Suits my purposes. Already done.
Blood oath.
Nothing I can't do.
Yeah. The exception to souls going to certain places are
Nothing
the
I can't do.
Eldari, which Craft World Eldari's souls are collected
Not a
in their
problem.
soul stones. So they don't go to the warp, because if they die and their souls aren't collected through other means, their souls go straight to Slanesh.
Nothing I can't do.
And
Who even taught you to fight like this? You could do worse, but not by
Watch
much.
and learn.
that's yeah, they fear death for so many other reasons on that one. Let's see. Dark Eldar literally feed off torment and pain and anguish, so they stay eternally young. Harlequins technically are still servants of Chegarath, the laughing god. So their souls go to him because he's one of the Eldar gods that isn't dead. All right, time to purge the heretics. All right, let's see here. Prison attack.
Deal death with my hands.
Okay. I can't make
Oops, I
that
was muted
attack.
on my side for a little bit there. Fortunately, I didn't
coughing
say
fit,
all that
Yuki.
much.
Okay, let's go here.
Their goddess
Mark.
is also alive, just in captivity of Nergal.
Yeah, the goddess of healing and is still technically alive, but kind of captive by the god of plagues,
You moving? No more.
which is even darker if you want to think about that way. Oh, I had a lot more I could have done there. God darn it. All right, attack limit against that guy. I can't use running on Argenta. I wonder why. All right, does he actually hit anybody? Well, actually, hold on. Let me switch to her actual ranged gun. And now, yeah, Ashthea, or because the Eldar technically have 3 gods that are quote unquote alive: Shagarath, the laughing god; Ashtara, the god of healing and cures, who's captured by Nurgle.
It
Or
will be done.
if you want to, and oh god, it's the god Urain serves, the daughter of the Hag god, the goddess of death. I cannot remember her name, but the god of death might still be alive
I will do my duty.
or undead. Can a god of death be alive? Or how do you qualify that?
I mean, yeah, gods of death can totally be alive.
It feels weird because you can kill the god of death. It's like, yeah.
I mean,
But yeah.
I did it in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I still need to play that at some point.
The Necrons have it simpler. They kill dying gods.
Okay, they didn't kill the majority of their gods. Their sun gods turned on each other, devoured till there was only 5 left, and then the Necron Empire came together, killed one of them. Not broke, not, diminished, actually straight up killed a god. Which,
Request approved. My vow is
very much apply the D&D rules to that. I don't.
running binaric override.
Granted, they paid a hefty price and realized, oh fuck, we can't do that anymore, and just broke their gods into shards and now bound them and used them as power sources.
Running binaric override.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Necron, the god they killed, was able to lay a curse out with when he died. So all Necrons, or a lot of Necrons, now have a desire to eat living flesh of sentient creatures, and are cursed with the what the fuck do they call that? Let's see here. No, it doesn't get you any movement. She's too far back. All right, let's. What do you mean that's not in line of sight? Okay, fine, I'll shoot that one. Quiet you. Alright, I'll put a...
Okay, Mr. Peabody.
I'm glad somebody's finally got that reference. Alright, I haven't done voice command on you, so I'll give you more AP. Air authority on you. And Uriat, can you shoot anybody? Do you have range? You do. All right, let's.
Soul lives beyond
Well,
the veil.
that didn't suck.
I deal death with my hands.
All right, good, good. Now Yuki. Wait, who was I buffing?
I don't know.
Oh, I was buffing Abelard.
Suits my purposes.
Lord Captain. The Voxmaster's voice shakes traitorously. I've received a report that the shooting on the lower deck has stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting further instructions.
All right, neither Eudora nor the ghost of Theodora. Which, don't worry, we've dealt with the ghost of Theodora, Vigilance. You dealt with the what now?
For a moment, the airwaves are filled with something that sounds somewhat like breathing, somewhat like ordinary interference. Of course, Lord Captain.
Wait, when was Argenta knocked down?
She got hit by a grenade. Yeah, we got the loot back from our dead person.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's not do tech use on that. That's you got Pascal.
Grants me insight.
Yep. Got it covered.
Bunch of knives. Not gonna be much good on this level. There we go. Some grenades.
Your species is aware of mutilated forms of the undersized wisdom. Does Animorphic Versailles Federation of the Deus Mechanicus exist in your culture?
We venerated Vor, the smith and craftsman, but he is nothing like your ugly deity. He has never sought to replace our souls with wraithbone sculptures.
Technically, that's untrue. The Mechanicus don't believe you replace the soul. That's the only part of the human experience that they do not believe in replacing. It's actually why they hate the Necrons so much, since they gave up their souls to become machines.
Oh.
Nothing is to be hated more than the soulless machine. Which, very interesting on that end. And somehow I always end up talking about the different gods when we go on these streams, don't I?
The different what?
All right. So the different gods.
Well, the Pantheon
Which
does have a lot to do with the overall plot and everything.
Yep. Which the tech priest souls also go to the Golden Throne, since that is technically an aspect of the Emperor. Okay, how do I... Oh, wait, this is a new area. It's like, why can I not go to do things here? All right, we were going to do a bit of exploring before that kicked on last time, weren't we?
I believe we were.
All right, we have a quest over here for save the Eldar survivors, deal with the disturbing shipment of Canis Gamma. Dominion on the Hammer. All right, those are worlds we own. Where's the Heretic's Den? Let's see if
I
the
suppose we
Eldari
had too many
survivors.
psychers anyway.
Yeah, we did have quite a bit.
Also,
Right,
I was
let's-
informed that the navigators actually reduce warp rather than increasing it, as the psychers do.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
so they're actually pretty handy to have in the party. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report your pet Eldari is in a foul mood and is moving toward the captain's bridge. We didn't dare stop her, but I expect that you will have a difficult conversation ahead of you.
How about I just wanted. Apparently, after that first world, we've triggered a bunch of flags.
Indeed.
Okay, what have I done to tick you off? All we've done is kill Zinchian Demon so far.
And recruit her.
I still love that rotating throne thing.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
Okay, why are you angry?
Surion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon.
There is an opportunity to
They
start a
curse
romance
me
with
from
her.
afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
Okay, we start.
Still, one monkey's stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted Morak. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
She got hit on, which
Was that me
know-
by chance?
I don't know what you were getting up to, Yuki.
Stirring up tempests in the soul.
Fraternizing with Xenos, unspeakable heresy. Show me to this mad woman. She'll see to it suitably punished. Well, to be fair, Eldari have a very they have to be insanely careful with pleasure, or they become
And
they're
everything
dark
else.
Eldari basically. Well, no, just emotions and especially pleasure. All right, well, let's start with this. Are you so truly offended by this?
Try to imagine, Elantak, being lusted after by a wild beast. It is foul, disgusting, so vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
Wow, for you, I'm willing to become a wild animal or a docile pet. Okay, be very forward with this. Yeah, it's a pleasant. Humans are animals. I thought you desire. Concept. Apologize for. Wow, this is like, hey, do you want to hit on the sniper elf woman?
Pretty
Like,
much.
half of these are. Yeah, no freaking joke.
So I don't have a chance either then.
Yeah, no, it's this is crazy. Like, okay, Owlcat guys, like, I guess if going, god damn, it's like, regardless of pet, you'd have to probably
That
be an
feels very
iron, yes. I will, wait, I
With
like
her, it's
that, but I
not
feel
always
it's
obvious which
double
answers
standarding.
lead to a romance in the
Or it's
beginning.
not always obvious which answers lead to romance in the beginning. I can kind of understand that. Oh, this is actually kind of a okay.
Like 4, 5, and 6 seem like pretty reasonable
I'm also looking at.
answers.
I like 2 as well, but
Fair, but you don't know who is actually being spoken about. We could be killing off another party member.
As you should be. You, at least, have some faint understanding of my feelings, Alantark. Which cannot be said for your primitive kin.
Wait, which one did you end up selecting?
the one above the one. It's the if humans should go after Eldari.
Narrow minds and simple souls. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a trap, surrounded by a pack of wild animals. I am prepared to pay this price to find my kin, but everything has its limit.
Maybe we should punish the girl for pestering her.
Pestering her, perhaps you would stop insulting the human race every turn, please? I'm sorry, that's I gotta go with that.
Your species is sensitive to the truth. I will have to remember that.
I saw that you'll not be bothered again. You're like animal to my people. Get used to it if you want to continue to ship. If you just like people behaving how you choose to spend your time, somewhere more out of the way. Speak. We do show that you'll not be bothered again.
Your words warm my soul. Very well. I will leave now. Do not forget your promise.
We never did find out who it was that hit on her.
Yeah, true.
We only know it was someone female.
Argenta.
Again.
Voted least likely to hit on the Xeno.
Oh, talk with Argenta again. Let's go back to bridge.
Not Argenta.
Really quick and
the sniper, I think they meant.
Yeah. You start with her.
Not really yet.
Yeah, no, I got who you meant. I just didn't see that until you had already canceled. All right, where is she?
It seems to me Jai was very likely the one to hit on her.
Yeah, you're probably right on that, actually.
I hope there will be a new dialogue there.
Don't worry. Oh, come on. That's an average tech guys, right?
The smoke is normal. Think nothing of it.
Okay, Hendrik, bridge officer, corrupt expanse map. Alright, she head towards the front. Okay, Helmmaster, Roland Bridge, officer. There's Argenta, Uvad, Cassie, Montage. Like, turn on. Alright, that's like the DLC stuff. Alright, never mind. Wait, is she not on the bridge?
Oh, she probably is, but, like, I can't look past your line of sight, so... Ah, there she is. She's near me. Or Kybella, actually. Kybella just, like, cut herself randomly as you walked by?
I think every time you walk past her, she has... Yes, she did.
Your lead stands out from her surroundings like a Janusian jungle tree in a garden of manicured topiary. unsettling beauty and alluring otherness in her posture. Her gestures, her piercing stare, radiate from the Eldari. They're definitely setting you up to hit on her.
Yep. All right. Strange and blasphemous things start happening during our first war fight. Yeah, that did happen the minute she got on here.
The
That true?
minions of She Who Thirsts could sense my soul behind the thick walls and thin veil that separate your fragile lives from the roiling fury outside. A child of Asurian that dared to wander beyond the veil, within the reach of an outstretched claw, protected only by the barrier of unreliable monkey technology. It is too tempting a quarry for the monsters that serve Cylon Thresh.
Yeah, Eldari can't use warp travel without the god who's claimed all of their souls. Kind of like, oh, hey, they're in my realm.
Yeah, that tracks.
Our ships never venture beyond the veil.
Oh, they're actually explaining that.
I-
Nice.
I never traveled the way you do, monkey. Ilantak, I admit this was a novel experience. I lost composure, let dismay into my heart, and almost strayed from the path. This moment of hesitation drew the attention of She Who Thirsts. But I summoned my will and used the knowledge of meditation to achieve balance, and hide my soul behind an impenetrable wall of resolve. Future journeys beyond the veil will still be difficult, but I will steel my heart and not let the hounds of Cylon Thresh pick up my scent ever again.
Yeah, they very much have to. They kind of followed like the samurai path of like duty, honor bound, and complete devotion to a way of whatever they weapon or skill they trade in, or probably a sniper. Or what are those called? It's not warp spiders. Oh, I forgot what the hell they're called. But all right, let's talk about Xenos. Do you think you'd be your kin from the Kuldrats?
Is that snake venom seeping from your lips? We, the children of Azurian, are no strangers to the art of war. We are not raiders, or butchers, or least of all, fools. When a craft world is beset by calamity, its inhabitants do not start a war with every monkey in the sector. If you are looking for enemies, look for them elsewhere.
In work, how do you tell about the history of the Eldari? How do you keep mentioning She Who Thirsts? Can you tell me about her? And all right, that's your gratitude.
As you wish, Ilantak.
Because all the stuff she can explain, I can explain to chat. Don't take my dialogue.
Although-
Conversation.
It's sometimes you raise flags by actually asking the question to the person.
Yeah, you are correct. All right, but bully all the conversation. Consider why you don't like people. Something else, something I cannot understand. All right, let's go with
What
this.
do I see?
Oh, you started a
God
romance.
damn it!
Your eyes ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer? You and I, Ilantak, look at this world in very different ways. And I see many more facets, and deeper meanings, and brighter colors in it. But to capture the full truth of this world in the miserly language familiar to your ears will take time. I will come to you with an answer later.
What did you say to her?
I baited you.
Yeah, I fucking figured. All right, we'll come back to that later. Feels very weird that that was the... Okay, I'm guessing that's like the... Oh, this starts the romance path because... I'm fairly certain to actually do her romances, you have to be very slow and methodical and not overly aggressive just because of how Eldari work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's funny enough, I probably have the knowledge to go get myself down the right path, but we are the dogmatic one. And all right, new chapter. Oh, we never visited this sector, did we?
Nope.
Yeah, since we are here, let us check what these planetoids do have to offer for us.
A plundering void station. Pirates.
All right. We'll probably end on that. All right, nothing there. What do we have so far? Actually, I haven't bothered to double check our resources.
They're
So we
visible up
have-
there at the top of the screen. Got lots
Yep,
of
we have-
plasteel.
Yep. We have provisions, low chemicals, plasteel, mechanisms. I'm betting we get a bunch of that from the next world we're going to. Promethium, we're low on that. Oh god, no weapons in the Imperium. Xenotech, okay. Adamantite. Do we have any decent sectors for that? Vloginston. A random place across the born of flaming magma.
You could
under
have
immense
started
pressure.
the
energy
affair when
potential
she
tremendous
came to
justify the
complain.
cost of the
There was a
measure the
very
lives of
non-obvious
miners
option to
killed by
choose from.
irradiation. Oh, uranium. You could have started the affair when she came to complain. It's a very non-obvious option to choose from. All right, is this more plasteel? That's more plasteel. I don't feel like we need more plasteel at the moment, so we're not
Yeah, I
going
feel like
to
that'd be a waste of
use-
an extractor at this point.
All right, let's check this world. Provisions and what is this? The cold, windy planet is covered by a raging sea of mustard gray gas. Wait, mustard
Grass.
gray grass, so tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monetary of the endless steep is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the auger crews spot a far more interesting anomaly, a scar running several kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labor settlements at the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the foreman mistakes your vessel for a winter scale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantite ore deposit on the world is nearly depleted, and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship in orbit belongs to another rogue trader house. The Arclay Padres for the falls silent. Then you leave the foreman as plans to wait for their real master.
Oh,
Okay, so
it's
winter
worth
scale.
5 provisions if we extract it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna set up an extraction there. And now to raid the station.
You can always go back and install an extractor.
Always go back and install and extract. Yeah, we can. That's why I'm. As I blog the bears don't marks, let craft the scan in this position below. Marks the string clear. Pirates have seized Imperial outpost. Detect that the pirate ships are warming up its engines, quickly reloading its cans, preparing for battle. Attack first. No quarter to traitors. They'll face my awesome tactical skills. Hey, they generally leave you speechless.
Yes, but not in a good way.
Contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
Okay, Cobra class destroyer, Viper class destroyer, Viper class, Viper. I have the distinct feeling I want to kill that Cobra class very early on here. Is that just outside of my everything?
I mean, it does have less HP and would take it out of the battle. Oh, an explosive Void Nebula.
The time has come.
Forward gun. Dorsal gun. Port gun.
Onward!
And we are... What did she do? Yeah, but also, it was a little while back, but I finally gave Yuki a good showing of what the full size of Imperial ships can get up to, and how we are in a what would be a good way, right outside of all my ranges. No, that one's not though.
Shields 80. I feel like you have a tendency to forget about the ramming.
All right, yeah.
That is your primary attack.
It is a primary attack. It's not the primary attack. Let's see if we go here, I think. Okay, yeah, that'll work for now. Because ramming has to be done while you're straight ahead. Like, there is no turning for that.
Right, but in terms of damage it deals, it's considerably more than the cannons.
Yep. Well, you also can't move and do it either is the problem.
Lay in the course.
Fly through the torpedoes.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's a thing you can do without, you know, blowing up.
We also have...
A reminder, we have manual control over our torpedoes. The enemies probably do not.
Yep. They're hitting us a little bit, not too bad. Can't quite get in the range, though, unfortunately. How do I get... Nope.
Why would you go there?
No, I'm unfortunately, I have torpedo selected right now. I'm trying to get out of this selection. I don't know where to... Yeah.
I think it's just the torpedo's turn. So you have to resolve that before you can go to the void ship's turn.
Oh, it was. Okay, so it was the torpedo's turn. Okay, so, yep, you were correct, Yuki. My bad on that one, but yeah, it's... Yeah, like to ram, I can only go straight ahead here, so... Alright, let's deploy torpedo that way.
Probably makes sense to reinforce shields when you get a chance.
Yeah, alright,
The
let's...
time has come.
I did not want to move. Alright. Fine, I can live with this. Dorsal.
You can use the lance if you want, but it would...
Nope, they were just, I could use it on those torpedoes, but they weren't going to be able to hit us either way, so... Yep. I didn't feel like those are going to do any good. right, and this is our ship gets to go again already?
Yeah.
Cool. Leave their hull strewed across the stars.
So it's not that you can't move, I don't think. It's just that the ram can only be done during the acceleration phase. So you can't have, like, completed your move or, like, moved past a certain amount, I guess.
Alright, so let's see if... Alright, you are correct. Right there. So it's that little bit beforehand.
Yeah. You get a little bit of a chance to aim.
And that hurts quite a bit. So let's see here.
But it does do massive damage to the enemy.
Yep, you are correct. What's this? Alright, quick torpedo control. Ooh, and port shields.
Yeah, starboard and port shields are down.
Yep. Oh, sorry, let's not look at that sun on the map.
Steer into it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, so that early... Okay, yeah, that's the readjustment I can do. Alright, restart shields.
Set the course.
Let's move forward. There we
And
go.
that'll do it.
Fit for the fun Valancia Salos.
Let's see here. We got ancient machinery and Ryzen patterned plasma battery.
We should probably keep in mind for the future that our own torpedoes will damage us if they blow up a ship that's adjacent.
Yep. Nope, gotta keep that in mind going forward. Alright, let's check this station. Oh, we actually have to go onto this station. Neat. Alright, Yuki, so with the navigator, I don't know why that word was eluding me, reducing psychic thing. Would you like to bring her with us? Because
It's kind of your call. You'd probably be the one controlling her. Like, I imagine it would be swapped out for your lad or Argenta or something. So...
you know, we can try her really quick, especially since this is a minor one, and I'm kind of curious as to what she's like. We are going to spend a second leveling, because we all did get a level up from that fight.
Possibly even from the exploration, who's to say?
Well, that too. Which I shouldn't be too long on these. Oh god, it's one of the big ones.
Yeah, this could take me a minute.
Yep. Divisionary zone. Redeployment. Okay. Oh, okay. I like redeployment. That works out good. And fellowship. We wield the power of friendship and the God Emperor. They are completely screwed. All right, Argenta, Arch Militant. Versatility stacks, bonus to critical damage, bonus is kept. Uses Carbo's approach conflict. Dependable.
Oh, yeah, professional acumen. That definitely seems useful.
Bro, when entering combat, that's one of the games. Oh, plus 12 weapon skill and 6 blizzard skill when in combat, yeah. And more blizzard skill for Argento because, dear God, please hit more things. Oh, right, this is going to be a Psyker level up, so... Ooh, this might be a minute. Whenever an ally uses our react, the ally template gains was equal to 10% of their maximum wounds. I like passives. Passives are always nice. Oh. Let's go with persuasion. Finest hour. Wait, why does she have finest hour? Oh, that's actually really cool. Yeah, let's go with fellowship. Oh. The target's not with an action ability on that attack, the ally result. Yeah, let's increase her resolve. Fellowship. Back into the fight. Command talent. Test with their willpower if the highest the pay. Yeah, okay, let's oh, pass on skill. Granted the void, the ability increased by 3, the range of voice. Yes, increased range. Commerce. Toughness. Veil of protection. Buffing, finest hour. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Yeah, no, Cassie, you are not going to be a. Oh, what am I? I'm grand strategist, so you'll be a master tactician. Advantage every 5 momentum gain. The master tactician or allies. Yep. Lynchman. Inspires. Strong point. Oh, against all law. Just attacks with tactical advantage equal to enemies. Yep. Fire the tactician gain. Battlefield. Yep. More AP. Yep. Fellowship, please. More fellowship, please. Nerves of steel. The tactician allies gain momentum. They lose one less. All right, let's do that. All right, I have gotten her up. Probably also need to check equipment though, so. Oh. Why can she wield a thunder hammer? You know what? It's too, it's just so. I can't not do it. I just can't not do it. It's too funny. It's just too funny. Psychic body glove. All right. Toughness. Persuasion. Death cult.
Okay, that's too fun to not take. Taunting
What?
opportunity. So if Abelard successfully does an attack of opportunity against someone, it automatically taunts them.
Oh.
Really picked up anything too great in terms of weapons or anything recently.
No, not all that much. The okay. I gotta. I
Absolutely not.
Nobody can equip it.
What is it?
Oh. Oh no, they can't. I can only equip one at a time. Okay, Yuki, I have removed the cherub. It's apparently it was an equipped thing.
Oh, I see.
Here, one strength. I want to become characters making comments. Got it. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too much for everybody. I now have a servo skull that follows us around, screaming my glory.
Excellent.
The glory of House von Valencias. Okay, just going through some other weapons at the moment, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just taking it, whatever was available.
Actually, what the hell do I have on me right now?
Doesn't
I don't
seem
have
like
an
there's
amulet on me?
much for me to mess with, honestly.
I don't know. What's this? Charter's pendant. And if the wearer has dogmatic, inherent, or above their Lord Imperium will depend on the fellowship's of intelligence. Their Lord Imperium will depend on their fellowship of Oh, that works out really good for me. Lore checks are now my fellowship skill and not my intelligence skill.
Oh.
I have bard levels of intelligence.
Calculating optimal route.
Well, that's
So,
a fair number
Gunner-
of dudes, including a named guy. Ready for combat?
Yeah, Ulus the Slasher.
Also, Gil the Psycho.
Take a knee and bow before me. I will take you down.
Oh, not even like
Wow, these guys are surprisingly tough.
not the guys on the right. If you want to kind of go, okay,
yeah, yeah. Those would be
the
great for
name
me to
guys.
murder.
Oh, there's like another room of them too. This goes on for a while.
Oh wow, yeah, there is. Okay.
All right, if you want to take the right side, I'll have start my guys clearing out the front here a bit.
I'll give you Abelard to help out with that. Just so you have some kind of tank over there.
Oh, you're pushing them really far forward, aren't you? Okay.
Of course. Tank.
Okay, your turn is...
After several enemies, it looks like. And Argenta.
Yep. Oh, Spicy Opie, welcome to the chat. How was your stream? And thank you for the hydrate. Like I heard that sound. I don't hear that sound effect go off too often. So all right, let's. I'll put that a little further back to you.
Great to hear.
Back line. I'll throw that in there for
Post-game time.
Argenta.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Yep, he was playing some Final Fantasy 14.
Oh.
All right. Air Authority. Let's get Argenta pumped up. Voice of Command. Yeah, I hope you really like 14. It's one of my favorite games. Like, I am only currently not playing it because of how overloaded I am with absolutely everything right now.
Enjoying my time so far.
Likewise, there's just too much to play. If I play an MMO, I'll never get around to anything else.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem I ran into.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, but I was going to hit you. I didn't want to hit you up on your stream, but I am trying to hit up a bunch of other streamers and stuff for a collab server for the month of October for spooky games. Trying to get a full crew to do 7 Days to Die.
Oh wow, some of these guys are pretty tough. And I'm on fire.
Yeah, I can help with that later.
It'll be fine. I'm just a little on fire.
Just a little on fire. Okay, where do I want to go? Okay, let's start with this. I'm going to try to go around the side and clear off these guys really quick. Oh, well, that does not do as much damage as I wanted it to. All right, this should work. What was that? Is that a cat on your side, Yuki?
It was not. That was actually Argenta, I think.
Out of my way.
All right, some more guys moving, but yeah. Oh, if I had to pick an MMO to recommend to anybody right now, 14 would be the way to go. I goddamn love that one.
Let's make it
But
quick.
Opa, actually, I'm kind of curious. How much do you know of the Warhammers?
Let's get to it.
Ooh, toxic needles are going all the way in here.
Let's get
Starting to feel like it was probably a pretty good idea for me to have picked up that extra agility just now.
Well, good thing I threw that command thing right on top of you because you have extra dodge with inside that.
That was insulting.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. You're just gonna play dance and kill like 3 of these guys, aren't you?
Probably.
This is gonna be fun.
But first...
Don't forget to go your full combo, everything.
Actually, Blade Dance first? I think I do Blade Dance first.
Ultimately.
Okay.
Suits my purposes.
Surefire plan might have also been a thing you should have done there too, so.
Yeah.
Because does that affect your buffs? Let's see, it's a
Not
combat.
something of that has been lost.
Ooh, so does that give you... Oh yeah, that gave you 2 stacks. All right.
Yeah, each person I kill gives me a stack.
Cool.
Oh, and I've unlocked the Death Waltz ult now.
It's not full power. No, actually it is, because we can overcharge it now. So yeah, it is actually
Suits
full
my
power.
purposes. Promising me was your biggest mistake. All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost. Suits my purposes.
Don't forget to save 1 charge for the bring it back thing too.
Not
Yeah.
a problem for me. Already done.
I'll try to get some buffs on you with yeah.
I
Alright, I'm gonna have to learn what the hell Cassia does.
didn't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, you just pulled out your ult there, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you've almost completely recharged it with all that. And then you get to artistry back.
Suits my purposes.
How many charges of that do you still have? Holy crud.
2 more left.
Well,
I
this
think
guy's
the
dead.
artistry will easily finish him at this point, though.
Yeah. Almost wish you would have gone in and killed some of the other ones.
Unfortunately, the range on the jump is pretty small.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
This'll take a while.
Oh, is that that's the bring it back?
Uh-huh. Because it counts all the ones from the ult, too.
Yeah, I can see how that combo gets done. Is this? And you have a 100 to 38 stacks of lethality now.
Value has been lost.
What's this do?
I feel like that's decent for a turn.
Out of my way.
Are you sure you still have 3 death waltzes left?
Yeah, that's
To
good
speed
enough.
up the battle, you need to hold down the spacebar.
Just a minor setback.
Ah, I see.
If you would like to push forward into that large clump of guys with Gale the Psycho in them, I can have Argenta kill the guys behind Alballard.
Sure.
But you can accidentally skip a move.
It will be done.
Yeah, we both have a... I understand speeding up the battles, but we've also both have a hard time of not
Indeed.
skipping moves.
Victory is imminent.
Wait, I thought I already went with Argenta.
High momentum.
Oh, that's okay. That's the next turn. Okay, let's see here. What does she do? Oh, I don't want to put her next to that exploding barrel, but all creatures in the common front of here. Nope. Okay, I think she can do this fairly. Nope, she can't get there. Never mind. Never mind. So we'll push her here. All right, let's see here. Strong point. Additional damage. Get back in the fight. Burns.
I do enjoy that I ended that sequence with myself back at full health after having taken damage both from myself and the enemies.
All right, that's a little too much. Oh, no wonder it's like. There we go. Final star, extra turn. Inside the zone, make it mean a single target attack since they're enemy within that zone. Okay, yeah, I can't really do much with her. Drat, this is a. Yeah, she doesn't have any powers. Okay, she has one, but it's such an AoE that I would hit like half our guys with this. So we're just gonna skip on her. Maybe there's more stuff I could have done, but I really need to build her better. Carnival of Misery. Oh, that's I'm finally reading what Carnival of Misery does. Dang. Helping him clear some of these guys out. Is a handful on the way back. But they're slashers, so I'm assuming that's going to mean they're all melee based. So we should be able to not have to worry about them for a minute at the very least. I think the yeah.
Comprehends all.
It hurts.
Request approved.
Oh, that did some damage.
I thought you might like that.
Oh. Okay, how many turns do you have? Here, I'll move that forward for you. Voice command, or did that on Argenta. Abelard. Pick up that fight, please.
Not like pile of corpses laying at his feet kinds of damage, but it was pretty good for the healer.
I thought he was the buffer.
He's technically the healer too. He's the only person in the party with a healing ability.
Yeah, true.
Why I was chosen.
And arguably, you're more the buffer.
I won't argue that. Alright, I better start moving up as well. Alright, let's take you out.
You didn't stand a chance.
Alright, Argenta, let's switch your weapons and get you taking care of these fuckers. Oh, I screwed that up a little bit, didn't I?
Oops.
None of you can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Burn! Burn!
Well, you destroyed the cover. I didn't even know that was
My points.
possible.
Make it quick.
Neither did I.
Let's get to it.
Oh, here come the slashers.
Let's get to it.
Remy, the lead rain.
Lead rain,
Lead rain, okay.
like bullets.
Yeah, no, I after you said that, it's like, oh, that's...
This is why I was chosen.
Although the other pronunciation does, create some amusing visuals, like he leads the rain dances or something.
Yeah. Oh. Argenta, please, don't... Add a little fire never hurt anybody, right, Pascal? Oh my god, that did a lot more to him than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. And he's on fire.
Out of my way.
I can deal with that. I can fix that.
Let's make it quick.
Suits my purposes.
I will help him next turn.
Oh, come on.
One hell. Could just needle shot him.
No, actually I can't. That's once per combat,
Nothing I
apparently.
can't-
And of course, dealing with that guy meant that I can't actually move anymore. I can only death from above. Feels like a waste, but oh well.
Oh, we're gonna move towards this big clump, not
Suits
towards
my
the other clumps
purposes.
down the.
Didn't stand a chance.
Correct.
I'll let it rain because I don't think we have any bigger. I don't think we have any other big guys in the back coming down. No, we do not.
Nothing I can't do. Already done.
Hey, Pascal's not on fire at least anymore.
Was your biggest.
This is true.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do. There's nowhere to hide. Watch and learn.
I care about getting back to my starting point? I don't think I do.
Well, it would put you in a position to deal with that other group coming down towards us.
Yeah, they're gonna take a while though. I can get back over there in time.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably be down that right. They'll probably be where you were at the start of your left turn at the start of theirs. But yep. No, you're all good either way. So. Gotta get rid of those two poisoners, though.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Or you could heal Pascal with the Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Yeah. The irony.
Let me help.
My frail organic.
I mean, you're just putting some duct tape on them. Hey, the Omnissire's holy tool. I could so
At
easily
your
believe that
beck
there's
and
like a
call.
church dedicated to duct tape and the Occult
Indeed.
Mechanicus.
Yeah, that seems
Or-
likely.
I want to be a temple, technically. I always forget some of their terminology and who does what. Oop. All right, where do I want to put her? Not next to the explosive barrel, but no, that's not. Yeah, voice command, I guess.
Voice of command on the command.
Make Abelard a little tougher. A little more resolve.
If anyone Probably doesn't need more toughness, it's Abelard.
Yep. All right, let's see what this does.
Integrity factor increased.
Yeah, but yeah, I will remember. Ooh, where the hell is
Running
stacks?
binary
Oh,
override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
oh.
Function successfully terminated.
Probably in the slaughter.
The
Okay.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Well, they're almost dead. Let's move that command area up to. Line of sight in this game is so weird.
Yeah. Even for melee, it can be weird sometimes, because, like, it can be hard to tell with the elevations whether you can hit someone or not.
Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Push you.
Let's get to it.
Can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Yay. Oh, I have an ability that lets me make it so I don't hit allies. I should have used that. Reload that gun and. Oh, it takes 2 to reload. Okay. Other one attack.
Is why I was chosen.
Hold on.
She's getting a little too happy with all that, isn't she?
Alright.
Yeah, no, Argenta late game really gets going because she's. What are these abilities? Let's see here. Versatile. 9 times 3. So she has 27 more ballistic skill right now.
He has a gun equipped, so he can't attack of opportunity.
Nope.
My
And she deals
tactics
41% more
are
damage. God, yeah, no, Argenta just deals so much damage right now. Oh, we're gonna go in for all these medium guys.
Yep.
Time for the slaughter.
already done. Nothing I can't do.
What do you have starting
Suits
point?
my purposes.
Ooh, that's all doing really, really good.
Nothing
Hopefully
I can't
they die fairly quickly.
Not a problem for me.
Unfortunately, not so much. Wait for that doesn't do anything for me. mean, I guess it would get me back in the group. Which is of questionable usefulness.
You still got Blade Dance if you wanted to.
No, I already did that.
That's weird. It's showing me you can do it on mine.
No, those are Death Waltz upgrades. Oh, is it?
I don't have time.
Yeah, no,
for
it can't
this.
be used again this turn, it said.
Not a problem.
I guess I'll go
Nothing
back
I
to
can't
start
do.
just to, avoid being singled out by that many enemies.
That many melee specialist enemies.
My place is at the fore. Aye,
Can he
brother.
charge up the stair? Yeah, he can.
Target well struck.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess he's not really the damage guy. I was gonna say it's like he didn't do a lot of damage there, but it's like, yeah, no, he's the armor
At your
tank
beck and
guy,
call.
so that makes sense.
It will be done.
It's all doing good.
Yeah, the only reason he even ever does somewhat decent damage is because he's using Kybella's sword.
Buff you and yeah, that's as much as seen. Okay, yeah, no, it's although I was gonna say she's kind of tanky, but not realistically.
Yeah. it's not
I
really
can
her.
see, I can see why people would use her. The problem is I built my character I built the Q in game so buff heavy. It's like anyone else that has buffs kind of feels redundant.
My vow is to serve. The scriptural
I mean, to be fair, we could finest hour a couple times on them, but it's like, why?
request approved. Running by Narrative.
Did that hurt him?
The order is contrary to
No,
dogmatic
it's only a
protocols.
debuff against non-mechanical units. Or do you mean, did it, like, backfire and hurt, Pascal?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but it's hard to tell. Especially because he's got temporary health on him.
Yep.
Let's make it quick.
My ears are ringing.
Damn.
Leave a hole there for Yuki to get into that group.
All right, I'm gonna step just in front of him, like right next to where Pascal is.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's see here. Wildfire. Controlled shot. Concentrated fire. Oh, does that not count? Or does it count? No, it doesn't. God damn it. All right, fine. Burn, heretics, burn! Well, we don't want to do that. I want to do this.
High momentum.
Yeah, no, it's with Argenta's
Let's
build.
see
What I've
how
kind
you
of
respond
got
to
on
this.
her, she's not great at the start of combat, but the longer she fights, the more her damage and abilities keep stacking and stacking and stacking.
Already done.
So in a word of attrition, Argenta just kind of I'm trying to figure out a good way to say it. Snowballs, I guess.
All too easy. You didn't stand a chance.
All right, we just got those 2 gunners in the back now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can get close enough to.
Suits
Well,
my purposes.
actually,
All right, yeah, you have guns.
yeah,
You
I
can death waltz.
don't
Not
use
your
them very much, but dang.
I mean, a hit. Or you could have tried throwing a grenade too, actually, thinking about it. We forget we have items a lot.
Nothing I can't do.
Sigh.
Yeah.
But that's okay. My ranged attacks are definitely not my specialty.
Nope. Nope, they are not. Who's up next? Oh, Abelard. So he should about be able to get in the charge range, can't he?
He might be a little bit shy. Like, he might have needed to have been where Yuki is. Let's see.
At your beck and call.
Oh, that'll do.
It will
And
be
does one of
done.
those attacks have range to hit? No, it does.
No matter the cost.
Yep, I was gonna say might as well just
Indeed.
ulti
I
and
took care of this one.
For a second there, I was like,
I was
wait,
about
are
to
there more enemies?
like we've just killed like 30 people, so it's like
Knowledge is eternal.
nothing.
Found some goods back here.
Nullifying shotgun. Sorry about that.
Problem? Thanks.
Apparently a door. We're loading.
Well, I can't bring us into other areas, only you can.
Okay, so
Yeah, interesting. It
yeah.
was like a back door into there, but it leads into a new space as well.
Okay, check this room a little bit more
It's about time.
just to make sure we did not miss anything. Oh, like we can't access that from, or can we?
Open it from this side.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting, but I don't think there's anything else. Hold on, let my other 2 people catch up with us real quick.
Sure.
Is there anything back here?
Doesn't seem like it. It might have just been like a shortcut back to the entrance.
Why, though?
Fabulous question.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
I think that is it, though.
Alright, I'm gonna propose a short bio break, because I need one.
Yep. Let's go back to the ship real quick, so that way we're done with loading. On that end, if anything triggers for this, we'll still take our break. It did not, so we will still take our break. Everyone take 5, and we will be Okay, and 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, welcome back. Get to hear the sounds of Yuki eating food for a second. All right, let's go back to the map.
Don't forget to repair your void ship.
Oh, where is that button?
I think you can't see it in here. You might only be able to see it in the screen we were just on.
I think it's void ship management. Oh, I always kind of hate doing this kind of stuff because it feels like I'm wasting experience points for repairs, which
No,
well,
scrap is
that-
completely different from experience.
Well, it's also what you use for upgrades too on the ship.
Right, it is a currency, but it's your incentive to get damaged as little as possible.
We're only missing like 1/5 of our health. Oh.
Well, we're down about 50 points.
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll do that just because I am weary enough. All right, this is a 1.
Yeah, and keep in mind the cost is based off of the amount of health missing, so it's not like we get anything out of letting ourselves go lower.
All right, this will be a little bit more dangerous.
Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time, we're dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual components, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite.
Good old warp travel.
The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification. Remain convinced that the issues caused by the spirit's obstinacy and defiance. Reports claim incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering our vessel is haunted. Tech Priest's assurances that only the machine spirit's tempers are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors.
What do you mean, rumors? This ship's been possessed several times already. Oh, this is like an actual flag mission. Okay. I swear, it feels like it wants you to rush to the next objective and also...
Okay, we went straight into the bath. Why not?
Fluctuating temperatures. Let's see what happens.
Gonna freeze. Okay, you're gonna hover above the water. Sure, why not?
And then it's gonna rain blood.
Perfectly normal within expected parameters.
Alright, I didn't order a bloodbath today. Those are only on Thursdays. Saulback, how could you let this happen? An assassination attempt upon the rogue trader in his own chambers, right under the nose of your enforcers? Fierce growl rumbles in Abelard's throat.
Not sure that would qualify as an assassination attempt. The Master-at-Arms radiates grim fury. Her eyes are dark, her lips pursed. With a practiced hand, she removes the maul from her belt and offers it to you.
An unforgivable error. I accept full responsibility and ask for due punishment.
Well, an explanation, not vain self-chastisement. Put your weapon away and report.
Saurback hesitates for a moment before putting the maul away.
Understood, Lord Captain. Reporting. All adjacent decks have been isolated. We've begun our search for the culprit and have set up investigation headquarters on the officer's deck. The substance has been analyzed and confirmed to be blood containing traces of major mutations. While it poses no risk of infection to your lordship, the very presence of such genetic aberration on board is a serious threat to the safety of the ship and must be addressed promptly. Once word of this gets out, many among the crew will surely see it as a brazen challenge to your status as rogue trader.
All right, what genetic aberration? Abhorrence. Abhorrent.
The heresy of mutation. Mutants are vicious beasts who sow only ruin and death. They are devoid of all humanity, and the vile blood that runs through their veins feeds their unclean thoughts and urges. Numerous accounts speak of entire colonies falling prey to bloody uprisings staged by these creatures, all because their governors were too squeamish to order genetic purges.
Funny enough, there are a lot of approved mutations, such as ratlings, ogren, navigators, some beastmen, and I forget what the cat people are called exactly, because they're not classified as beastmen, weirdly enough.
Hmm.
All right, we have an inquisitor, interrogator on board. Let's get him on this. Alas, the Imperium's enemies are not limited only to those outside its borders. Mutants can become a considerable threat, especially when given the chance to organize.
The heretics have revealed themselves and are eager to fight? Then we shall. Let the vessel be purged of their filth.
Purge, 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 bird, bird, bird. Thank you, Argenta. Could this be an assassination attempt?
They would have filled the bath with acid or poison instead. There are easier ways to kill someone than drowning them in blood, as foul as that blood may be.
Yeah, this feels like sending a message.
Garcia shudders.
I beg to differ. Were there something of this sort to happen to me, my heart would surely stop.
How did you hear that? Never mind. Let's not ask the navigator how she heard that. What are we doing next?
He's not that far away.
She's a
As one.
decent distance.
As one, every enforcer present gets on their knees.
Lord Captain, the incident has cast a shadow on our honor. We only ask for one thing, a chance to absolve ourselves of guilt. Allow me to head the officer's deck at once, so that I may lead the investigation personally.
Lord Captain, on a previous occasion, it was your intention that resolved a matter that my own rigidity had only succeeded in making it worse. With all due respect, Miss Sawback, perhaps she would benefit from your fresh perspective.
Seneschal, you think so little of me that you would rob me of a chance to defend my honor.
So the Master of Arms in action will preside over the Yeah, we really haven't seen her do too much at this point, have we? And this is kind of... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna let her do this.
Of course, Lord Captain. I will arrange for an area befitting your status to be prepared on the officer's deck.
Okay, we will deal with that in a minute. I wanted to finish seeing what this sector had to offer. You know, that is the one thing I do kind of love and hate about like a lot of these Owlcat games is there's so much that happens all at once, all the time.
Yeah. Your side quests have side quests.
You can trigger side quest.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's
A
let's
huge pulsating warp vagina? Yes, it is.
all right. Oh, what's this? Ancient bunker. All right, let's explore the rest of this area first before I dig into another. It was more than 2 plasteel. I might have grabbed it. Abandoned tech priest brace. Adamantium.
That seems worthwhile. We don't have a ton of that.
Yeah, no, and that's the does not goddamn break. The sight before you has excited the officer corps, who are delighted to witness the truly fantastic end of this planet through the huge window on the bridge of many nameless worlds throughout the expanse. An unknown reason caused the planet to break into several uneven parts, but its strong magnetic field is still prevalent, them from drifting into the cold abyss of space. The planet's hard interior core has remained almost untouched, 1,000 explosions taking place under its shell of hard metal light up the world's heart from the inside. The R crew detects several ruined extractoriums on the broken planet surface. Knowledge shows somebody used to mine adamantite here, but abandoned the deposits after the catastrophe. Most of the machines are damaged beyond repair. The technics claim one of the complexes can be restored. The rogue trader has requested parts and equipment. Yeah, I like adamantite, and this planet is, after it exploded, is stable, so we will rebuild it.
I think we already used the extraction.
We did one. This might be a separate one. A few dozen time bells later, the Lord Captain is informed. The repair crews is suffering from unrelenting headaches, most likely caused by the oppressive magnetic field of this world. However, the machines have been successfully repaired, and the extraction of the adamantite may continue if the Lord Captain wishes it. Of course, the mine needs to be staffed with a squad of workers, servitors, and maintenance bridges, doomed to endure the endless pain caused by the magnetic storms. Restart the extraction.
Oh, it was a separate one.
Yeah, you leave part of the crew to extract the adamantite from the Von Valencians protectorate. Those fortunate to escape such a fate fervently pray for the lives of their friends and family, hoping to find them in good health, should they be reunited someday. And our shortfalls, profit factor.
Looks like there's still an abandoned tech space to check out.
Yeah, we just get this. So we get lasgun optic cameras modifier, plasteel ballistic plate, and oh yeah, so we're up to 17 adamantite now. Damn.
I'm only seeing
Ooh,
7.
Or 7, sorry. I did not mean to say 17 there. Wait, how did I miss that world?
You didn't. It was the first one we went to.
Oh, right, that has the ancient bunker. Right. Yeah, Cassia, I like you, but I don't love you.
It's your lead that we have started the romance with.
Yeah.
Oh, that seems bad.
Melting venom? What the act? Oh, hold on a second. I need to level up. I need to level her up. Yeah, ballistic skill. Let's see here.
You're taking damage over time from melting venom, and it is not pausing for that.
An old Imperial bunker. Ah.
Great. Alright, well, there's
Yeah,
another
well,
door
can-
here to the side.
Before you can say the machine spirits, cogitators, the spirit of this machine embodies resilience and indomitability, and this den of decay and entropy still does it reign over this place. Request as to the bunker's life support system. Water supply system failed, reason unknown. Temperature immunity controls failed, reason unknown. Energy resolution system unknown, error. Warning, backup generator connected. Oxygen supply system failed, warning. Air filters damaged. Warning, defense system failure. Oh, do we activate the automated defense systems, Yuki?
Well, apparently the defense systems have failed, so I don't think it's gonna work, but I don't know that we have anything else to try at the moment.
Insufficient power. All right, can we open this door?
As my
All right.
covers it is.
Yep. Good thing we all have a crap ton of
I won't tolerate
med kits on us. Okay, we are on a bit of a thing here, so we are going to try to.
Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Morak.
All right, Pascal's gonna have to be opening these doors because this is too much for my guys.
I did fine.
Shower.
Darn it!
I think we both clicked it.
I think so too.
Something of interest.
Okay. Great.
Yep. We're trying to move real quick and things aren't working out for us.
Insufficient power. Oh, 10% chance. Nope, that's not happening. Alright.
Yep.
Let's look for
Maybe
another
such
back
is the
this way.
Emperor's will.
Found some kind
What's
of
this,
key card, I think.
Got a multi-key here, but yeah, no, that's all like 15,
I
10.
noticed something.
Get off of the thing so I can click it, people. Yeah.
Done.
Oh, the only one not taking damage is Abelard.
0%?
There's another path over this way.
Whatever you wish.
Wait, what was in here? Yeah, 0 on all of that. We didn't bring any melt-a-bombs with us, did we?
We don't have any left, I don't think.
What's this? Activate emergency.
Ventilation system. Great.
Luxury's life support, fail, reason unknown. Known. Can't.
Oh, we found a valve. That seems useful.
A new challenge for me.
Jesus, Argento, what the... what the Emperor? All right, let's try to get this door open. It took a lot to get that open.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, Pascal can look instantly.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Is this the entrance? This is the entrance.
It is. Yeah.
I don't see a generator room anywhere else that we haven't been yet.
The sooner we start,
I'm not seeing it on the map either. Oof.
Found some guns.
Yeah, it's not the end of what I'm seeing is... Yeah, it's got to be down the path we can't get to right now.
I'm wounded.
All right, yeah, no, Q needs to be healed.
System shutdown is premature.
Back into the fray.
a nice little stroll.
Let's see if there's anything outside really quick.
Oh, here's a generator. Just indicates a working generator. Okay.
Yeah, I think we needed melt-a-bombs. I'm going to head back to the ship really quick, see if we actually have those.
I don't think we do. Pretty sure anything that we have is in and available to our inventory.
Fire, force, frag, stun.
Yeah, I don't think they
Cracked,
show up in the
bind.
grenade section. I guess maybe they do because the multi-key do.
Yeah, we have a melted gun, but that's about it. Oh, actually, which is better, bolter or melted gun? Oh, it doesn't matter. She can't use it. Never mind. All right, once we get melt-a-bombs, we'll come back there and check. But all right, let's hit that quick save button real quick and projection from the warp. Let's see what the hell this is. When the rogue trader's ship draws near the unidentified celestial body, the machine spirits on every deck of from the captain's bridge to the cargo holds become frantic. The engines are refusing to cooperate, seeing the void ship hurling towards the trajectory of the anomaly like an arrow towards the target. You wake after an unsettling sleep to find yourself lying on a stiff cardboard mat. You are overcome with a strange sense of wrongness. The place is dark and reeks of body odor. Somebody elbows you under the ribs and grabs you by the collars, spitting abuse. It's an enforcer patrolling the void ship, and she is clearly displeased. Punch the Lord in the face and run away. You wrestle out of force's grip with ease and punch the woman in the nose. Turn around and flee into the darkness of an unknown passage. Taking yet another turn, you look over your shoulder to see you are being pursued. You notice a sign on the bulkheads. Bay Theta 54, the lower decks.
Scrub the
Box.
decks.
What? Scrub the deck. No awareness checks. Rub a guard post and contact bitches using a stolen box. Yeah. Study the enforcers for several days now, observing shift changes, tripping and messing. Tripping the mess, games regicide, and after the booze sessions. Fourth day after drifting shift change, you sneak into a small room and find a Voxcaster that someone left behind. Upon hearing your voice, the Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity. Vigis explains they were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places. A rescue squad was dispatched at once to search for the Lord Captain, but you beat them to it and contacted Vigis yourself. All I'm thinking is trade places.
Mm-hmm.
You had to wait several more ship cycles for the escort squad to make it to you from the upper decks down to the very bottom. For about a high-ranking guest into their midst, the overseers of Bay Theta 54 tried to brighten your stay with the passable of food, a soft bed, and even warm water, a privilege not according to the locals. Eventually, you see the familiar faces of an escort officer go to retrieve you. Dare mistake you for a serve. All forces in the lower decks, hurry to the bridge. They technically were just doing their jobs, and they probably don't know your face. So I won't hold that against them. The Voxmaster gives praise to the Emperor of Humanity as you make your entrance to the captain's bridge. Vigis explains that you were trapped in an anomaly that made people on the ship inexplicably trade places. Excuse.
He explains it all again.
Yeah, a rescue squad was really dispatched, but finding time will ends well. Lord Captain Helm again contribute journey through the cross dispatch. Long live Agent Q Bon Valentius. Yay.
Alright, do we want to do the event on board now?
There's an event on board now?
Yeah, remember you said you were going to save it until after we checked this sector.
Right, we had what
Side
happened on board
quests have
again?
side quests.
Yeah. I know. Okay, that's the other thing that bugs me. It's like the fact that the main quests are also on timers. So if you go out and do side quests, they get hard. Well, I guess that kind of is all right, fine. All right, bridge officer. Problem.
The whole hot and cold thing.
Well, that was just something that was happening. It was the bloodbath I took earlier.
Right.
Which we need to go to Lord Captain's quarters?
It was the officer's deck, I believe.
So, is that in the freight line, I believe?
I don't know. I can't see the menu that you see at all.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, because officer's quarters is a thing, but I remember there being an officer's thing in the freight deck. So let's, oh, hey, the mold,
Yeah.
It makes me want to vomit just looking at it. Ugh. Praise be the sacred gruel. All right, this guy maybe. No, not him. Is there anybody else up here?
Suspect this is not the right one.
Yeah, I don't see my main. Maybe I have to go back to my quarters then, I'm guessing.
It's also possible that it's someone on the bridge you need to talk to
is not
trigger
fit
it.
for a servitor.
Okay, here's an officer's deck now. This wasn't on my list before.
Perhaps it's the sort of place you're not allowed to travel to intentionally until you've been there once.
Oh, why would I have to go somewhere else and then go back to the Owlcat? I love you. I like your work.
At the officers gathered before you.
His lordship, the rogue trader, has seen fit to honor us with his presence in order to monitor the course of the investigation. You are expected to perform your duties immaculately and report your every step to me, Should any of your actions bring shame to the enforcers, you will answer to me personally. Lord Captain, the 3 officers before you have been tasked with conducting the investigation. The first, Captain Klein, is a veteran with a record of quelling uprisings and mutant abominations in the colonies. Captain Jiveri is young, but she has already preempted several mutinies among the ship's rabble. Lastly, there is Captain Hratko. His interrogation skills deserve credit. He knows how to instill fear and respect firmly in the minds of the riffraff.
After carefully assessing the officers' bearings and their uniforms, Abelard nods satisfaction. Their drilling is good. Their service records are excellent. Let's see how they perform in the field. All right, what's your findings thus far?
We have discovered a worker's corpse, mutilated and desiccated. We are still looking into the man's identity and position, but the surgeon's report has confirmed that among all the blood that was pumped into your bath chamber, the blood-carrying mutations was indeed his.
How long did they bleed that man? Holy.
It wasn't the only blood.
The workers from nearby decks have all been checked for genetic aberration, but the mutations identified are all within the norm for laboring masses. They are being rounded up for interrogation as we speak.
Bet frowns as she surveys the deck.
So much noise and empty violence. I'm surprised you are able to find anything in this pandemonium of your own making.
Taking into account the neighboring decks, only that constitute hundreds of people. So you plan to question them all.
Our interrogation techniques are broad and varied. However, nothing loosens the tongue like corporal punishment. Beatings, mutilations, torture, public executions.
Sarback almost purrs as she lists ways of making people suffer.
When combined with psychological pressure, such methods work wonders.
A fine approach, I approve.
I am delighted to hear it, Lord Captain. It is always a pleasure to meet a connoisseur of the craft.
Oh, no, I'm a little worried. Working theories, though. The mutants are plotting. Spits and disgust. They've been breeding like void rats, so they're getting cocky. Must have wanted to infect your lordship with their plague. Now, genetics work. All right, this is the for you, Yuki.
It wasn't an attempt on the Lord Captain's life. It was a threat. The rabble are planning a revolt, so they're trying to terrorize us. Soon you will drown in blood. Insurgents pride themselves on such metaphors.
Meanwhile, Captain Hratko is convinced that it was the work of Voitlvir's surviving cultists. However, I believe this to be a warning rather than a threat. What we need to establish is who is trying to warn us and of what.
Yeah, that's a nice approach. Yeah, I'm also just kind of realizing we're eating dinner here, too.
Yep.
The body, once we have ascertained the dead man's identity, will be able to locate his associates and narrow down the number of suspects. Captain Klein is in charge of examining the corpse.
Also, I apologize. I'm all over the place with Yokasta's accent.
That's not a problem. Not like I'm consistent in anything I do, it feels like. Yes, your lordship. Almost done with the report. As soon as it's ready, I'll deliver it to you. Let us begin.
While we wait for Lord Klein to report back, please enjoy the refreshments that have been prepared for you, Lord Captain.
Oh, these are fucking laced with something, aren't they? Oh my god, look at the side there. Look at all that paperwork.
Yeah, I've been noticing it in the background. There's more than one such stack.
Yep. Pair forces with battered faces are escorting Infernus Master Enric Montand. His lips is busted, his knuckles are grazed and covered with blood, and there's a chewed up IO stick between his teeth. enforces dronishly. We apprehended this man while trying to break through to the detained rebel. Got to a scuff, we barely managed to restrain the troublemaker. He deemed an audience with you, Mistress Shawback. Mr. Arms nods and forces release their prisoner. Dirk adjusts his collar and approaches confidently. What do you enforcers think you're doing? Jessica, why are you assaulting my people, denying them water like the criminals? Got teenagers and elderly folk here. They're just ordinary workers. They're trying to do nothing wrong.
No, Heinrich. What do you think you're doing? Attacking my people, chastising me in front of the Lord Captain. Get out before I have you charged.
Sorry. Eric looks up at you, your lordship. I ask you please to protect your servants from this abuse. All right, explain yourself. The enforcers are reveling in their impunity, treating the crew like cattle, especially my clan. Many in their custody are dying of thirst or injuries. My sister and niece are there too. I don't expect them to be exempt from the investigation, but I'm begging you to put an end to these assaults and let my people have some food and water.
That is what the procedure demands. Intimidation loosens the tongues. Torment erodes the seditionary's will. The rabble are to know only awe and terror.
The words of the ship's regulations ring out across the room.
The void take your prosecutors. These are not seditionaries. Seditionaries, thank you. They serve the dynasty just like you and I. And did any of them confess to anything useful? Nothing important. Oh, sorry.
Nothing important, or indeed worthy of your attention.
There's slight hesitation before the reply. There is something you are not hearing. In all statements, even the most outlandish ones.
Outlandish ones? One of the infirmi was found to be missing his pass to the room housing, the worklog cogitator. Losing such a pass is a serious offense, but the scoundrel claims an enforcer took it from him. He could not specify the name and rank of the enforcer, but he did give the description. A man, tall blonde hair. Obviously he is lying. He either lost it or sold it for a bottle of rot gut.
Have patience, and as soon as the culprit is found, your people will be released. Oh, shit.
I would not dare disobey your lordship's order, even one I disagree with.
Didn't quite mean to click that, but alright. Thank you. We won't forget your mercy. Erickson gestures at a disabled young woman and a short-haired girl in her teens. Both are dressed in coveralls and smeared with soot. Lord Captain, let me introduce my sisters. Nami and my sister Mai. Ladies, you should thank the Lord Captain for helping you.
Hello, Your Majesty. Thank you for the food and water, and for not letting them chop my hands off. That would have left us a little short-handed.
Oof.
He snorts and elbows Nemi in the ribs. It's your lordship, and don't make jokes when you're so terrible at them. Want the Lord Captain to change his mind and send you back? Argenta smiles warmly.
A feisty one, isn't she? She has the spirit of a true sister of battle. But when I look at her family, I'm glad she has someone to take care of her, and that the Emperor did not call her to serve him with weapons and fire as we do.
Oh yeah, Pyro family, sisters, but yeah. How did they end up in the hands of the enforcers? I'm kind of curious about that. My status as a senior officer exempted me from being arrested, but that same privilege is not extended to them. They were taken along with the rest of the clan.
They were acting horribly. They were hitting people in the head and the ribs. They didn't care if someone fought back or not. Nemesis would never allow that.
Mia elbows her again.
Shush! If they hear his name, they'll get angry again.
Nemesis? I wonder who that is.
Emmy lowers her eyes in fear.
No one. Just a hero from a tale my grandfather used to tell when I was little.
That's enough, Nemi. Eric scowls disapprovingly. You are not a child anymore, so stop bothering the people with the silly rhymes. Forgive my sister, Lord Captain. That was inappropriate. Nemesis, your lordship, is a folk vigilante from the Voidsman legends. Every few years, some hot-headed declares himself Nemesis. They always meet a sticky end, as do those foolish enough to believe in Nemesis' rantings. This all leaves a miserable glance at Nimi, who shrieks away. Fine family, Indrik. Thank you, Lord Captain. They're all I live for, and thanks to you, the people most important to me are safe now. I think this is the second mentioning of Nemesis we've heard of, too.
It's definitely come up at least once.
Yeah, identifying the victims has proven impossible. His face has been smashed in, his body is badly maimed. There are too many wounds to determine the exact cause of death, but presumably he died after the killer slit his throat. That's how they drained his blood. Not external signs of mutation were found.
In other words, we have nothing. Line, this isn't a report. It's a declaration of our incompetence before the Lord Captain. You will keep digging around inside that corpse until you have produced some results.
Study the enforcers' faces. Alright, the girl looks at Clem with sympathy. She clearly cares about him, but does not wish to trample on her comrade's honor with words of comfort. Herdic regards Clem with a comfortable smirk while Kenneth scowls back at him. Sergeant Tate, did you say? What about internal signs? Performing an autopsy was inadvisable due to the danger of contamination in the area with genetic abhorrent. What?
Well, apparently his blood wasn't going to mutate anyone, so...
And Horn cleansed eyes before he... Wait, what did I say? Turns glassy? I look before in the eyes of other veterans. It's the expression of someone revolving painful memories that have left behind deep scars. They cannot hope to overcome such trauma on their own. Need help or a partner, or perhaps some strong emotional stimulants. Yep, always have to go with that percentile chance ones, right? Especially when they're at 100.
Yep.
Indeed, Klein, why don't you go take a break? Maybe it's time you consider asking for a transfer to a less demanding post. Your best years are behind you. You should make way for the younger generation. I mean, he could get a rejuvenate treatment if his rank is high enough. Play turns deep red. Shut your damn mouth, Horakuto. Or Harakako.
Harakako?
Harakako. The things I've seen, the filth I've crushed. You want me to gut another one? Why to see it mutant blood on your hands? I'll show you blood.
Also, don't ask me why I can only roll my R's for that specific word. I can never do that on purpose.
Well played, Lord
Right.
Captain. It has been some time since I last saw this kind of fire in the old man's eyes.
Okay. Round 3. Let's see what we got this time. Cleans up to his elbows in blood, his eyes fiery defiant. Examine the filth's insides and outs. Its innards are a genetic nightmare. It's a bag of corruption wrapped in human skin. Extra organs, scales, extrophobic ingrown limbs. But that's not what's important. Yeah, I would say the interior scales and limbs might be kind of important.
At least they confirmed the mutation, if nothing else.
The body was disfigured
Posthumously.
posthumously. Okay. They killed the mutant with surgical precision before opening his throat and draining his blood. It was until after the actual murder that they crushed its head and tried to cover up its wounds. The wounds were so brutal, I almost missed his work tattoo. The victim was a pipe warden. I found this in his throat. Features a bloodstained raven feather. What the hell?
Blood ravens, I guess?
No, that's. The amount of jokes this brings up, I don't want to get into. It's like, are they trying to loot my ship? Are they after my own goods? Goddamn blood ravens. That legend springs to your mind, one involving Saint Quirin, who was granted a portion of enemies hiding among the faithful. Court prayers to the Emperor for a sign that might reveal the traitors. A raven's feather burst out from her mouth to inscribe the names of the conspirators. Only someone versed in the symbology of the Imperium could have left such a message. All right, Glenn, you did good. So, Rod, it's the whip and the rod and carrot. Carrot and the whip. I don't remember.
Carrot and the stick.
Carrot and the stick, right? Upscaling it a little bit more there. Yep, for Armasect. Sips the glass and downs it instantly. Evidently, he is in no state to savor the boutique taste of fine drink you've offered him. Remember Saint Quillian? Could this be a sign?
Vile mutants, do not make allusions to saints. This was someone versed in the creed.
All right, what tattoo? What do the pipeworkers to do with anything?
The Pipe Wardens are a worker clan that services the ship's sewer systems. The tattoo indicates the worker's status and personal number. This one was...
All right, SP-24601, senior pipeworker. For what purpose was the corpse mutilated?
Someone wanted to hide the cause of death. What I fail to understand is why they would leave the body out in the open instead of disposing of it.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to dispose of it on the ship anyways. Although we found whoever mutilated the body.
I concur. Would you like us to give specific instructions, Lord Captain?
SIP's Armasect specifics are merely an impediment to fixed thinking. Follow your heart. Which this probably means tortures and beatings.
Follow my heart, but of course, I should have thought of it myself, Lord Captain.
I
thank your lordship for your wise counsel.
Alright, what is our next step?
Should run the victim's identification number through the master worklog cogitator. If its machine spirit favors us, we will be able to narrow down the number of suspects. Genevri, this is your arena.
Okay, so each one's kind of... Oh, we actually have to move around here. Or, nope.
Genevri approaches you, followed by a dignified woman in crimson robes. Allow me to introduce the esteemed tech priest, Androveta Fee. Bye. She believes she has a right to obstruct the investigation and refuse to grant the enforcers access to the master cogitator. The tech priest lets out an indignant binaric trill.
Binaric.
Well, it's not spelled binaric.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's I'm only noticing that from the audiobooks that generally read it like that.
Yeah, it might be like a silent H thing that they do in the lore. I don't know. I request that the laywoman's willful activities be halted. She intends to torment the machine spirit of the master worklog cogitator, Iota IIIB. The venerable spirit is ill and in no disposition to endure such abuse.
What's the problem with the machine spirit here?
The spirit is old and quick to anger. It therefore calls for a sensitive approach, not a torturous intrusion by a brutish laywoman. Since the start of this watch, the spirit has been unwell, so we have been trying to soothe its wounds by applying sacred unguents and sensing the great machine's boards. The dogma of data recuperative quarantine prohibits any disturbances best machines found in such a state.
Oh, you wish repair jobs were like that for you, Yugi. Just got to do your religious cycles through to get everything fixed.
I mean, in some ways it's not that different.
That's the horrifying part, honestly. Instead of dogma, prescribe.
Let no profane hand touch the sacred machine stricken. Let the mechanism be shielded from all unworldly troubles by a veil of righteous litany, and let its shrine be thricely honored until the malady is no more. Judging by Ginevra's expression, she would rather have her profane hands touch Androvita Phi's neck.
Ooh. No, it's like a little piece of me just kind of wants to pass this off to like my head tech priest, but so it's simple. Cut off the essential tech priest's hands and use.
I don't feel like.
All right, yep. Let's go with that. Persuasion.
I don't think the tech priest would actually care about having your hands cut off that much. It's just an excuse for new hands, but whatever.
You're not wrong.
He shoots Ginevra a sidelong glance. Very well. I shall disturb the spirit, but I demand that the laywomen show respect and do as she is told. Raising her hands high, Androvita Phi wails, Omnissiah, preserve us. The Great Spirit was infected by a layperson. That is the culprit you should be searching for, not some pipe warden. Sacrilege!
Was that registering?
Yes.
Registering a cogitator thrice act of sacrilege resulting in a cogitator ellipson quadrant transgression scenario, requesting the inclusion of the offender in the registry of warrant and titles for the purpose of exploitive disposal.
We have discovered that the cogitator's malfunctions began after an unauthorized attempt to access was made. Someone deliberately angered the machine spirit in order to bury the work logs. Thankfully, the esteemed tech priest was able to appease the spirit and extract the information we need. The victim's name was Orto. On the day he died, he was servicing valve 27B, which supplies water to the rogue trader's bath chamber. He also had a partner who has yet to appear for duty since the incident occurred. We have a suspect.
The murder get the cogitator too?
Impossible. Since the start of the watch, this area has been used as the center of operations. No rabble could have slipped by unnoticed. Moreover, a common pipe warden wouldn't know how to commune with a machine spirit. The murderer had help.
Right. One of the Inferni said that their pass was stolen by maintenance, taken away by Enforcer.
Arvil? But how did they get past the Ginevri's guards unnoticed? Sarback stares intently at Ginevri as she grows pale.
All right, who is the partner?
Senior Pipe Warden Quedin, number SP-26855, an 8th generation Pipe Warden, no registered infractions, excellent discipline, a perfect work record, an exemplary servant of the Imperium.
Well, I think I see where this is going. He's insanely dogmatic, found out working with mutants, and started killing them. Let's find this new suspect. Back before he can respond, Harkutson, your lordship, there was a man named Gwendon among the rabble waiting to be interrogated. He immediately struck me as suspicious. Please allow me to question the man in your presence. Is this guy blonde?
Vaguely.
Hmm.
Sarback narrows her eyes, but all she says is, bring him in, now. And then we shall have cake.
Before you stands a gaunt man workless, his face swollen with bruises, and several of his fingers are broken and sticking out at odd angles. He has vaguely the distance with watery eyes. Okay, this man's bald as can be, so not him. Start talking, you miserable wreck. You tried to kill the Lord Captain, didn't you? Worker by the lapel as Gwendolyn's coat flies open, revealing crude, oscillating symbols painted over his body. What's this? Heretic brands? Cultist scum? Neil's bar remains of his teeth. Yes, it was me. I tried to put a curse on the Lord Captain. I killed my partner in a wicked ritual, rubbed elbows with the demons, consorted with them all to carry out a dark plot and doom Lord Captain for the glory of the almighty, my almighty masters.
Oh, then?
No, I'm not buying that. I don't buy this.
Theatrical cackling.
Yep. He has admitted to everything. The vermin. I have insisted time and again that the assassination attempt was carried out by one of Vortiger's surviving henchmen. I was right. I guess we weren't so thorough in cleansing them as we thought. I cast a sharp look at Sawback. Yeah, thinking the same thing. Does the Master of Arms not find it strange that this looks so eager to paint himself as a heretic? Such preposterous fashion, no less.
I agree, Lord Captain. Sarbeck growls at the worker. I want the truth. Who are you? And who told you to give us this pathetic confession?
The man blanches and starts bawling. He gives up on his sinister theatrics and babbles in the voice of a common worker. Forgive me, Lordship. I'm not Gwendon. I'm not a heretic. Yards me name. I'm a laundry man. Please have mercy. They took my family. That enforcer said she'd throw me out in airlock if I don't confess. She made me draw these unholy marks on myself.
Ow.
Glance at Sawback's direction. Your enforcers have a knack for persuasion, Mr. Sawback, but this is ridiculous. What enforcer? Give me her name. Jennifer. Her name was Jennifer.
What? I swear I have not. Ginevri. The steely edge in Starback's voice causes everyone present to freeze, but you also hear a note of bewilderment. We will deal with her later. I will handle the search for Gwendon myself. Lord Captain, would you have us execute this demon worshipper?
Technically, the A is silent in that. I've recently found out. I don't know why. I guess they just wanted to be different, but whatever, right?
Suppose so. Execute? Truly no word sounds sweeter to this monkey's ears.
Because after a month, I have him script lower decks. Hold on, he's lied to us more than once. Maybe he's lying to us still. Jennifer, do you have anything to say?
I have never threatened his family, and I certainly did not force him to lie and draw heretical signs. I barely even remember his face. I may have interrogated him beforehand, but it was someone else who put him up to this.
Yeah, this is going in circles at this point. And yet he knows your name and pointed you out right away. Do you not find that funny?
I find it
Yes,
funnier
that-
that you're the guy with blonde hair.
Yes, it's like I found this very funny that the guy who lied might be like points to someone else who. And do you not find it funnier that your head is always up your ass, Harticle? It's obvious that someone framed her.
Cease this bickering.
Sorbak's snarl forces the officers to back down.
Lord Captain, what we have here is a liar, and one well coached at that. He will never confess on his own. What do you suggest we do?
Undoubtedly inspired by your idea, Sorbak rolls her eyes and faintly mutters under her breath.
Emperor, grant me strength. It will be done, Lord Captain. We will recite psalms to the prisoner.
Yep, nope. Keep reading the holy books to him until he confesses. I can't think of no worse punishment.
What do you want us to do with him when we are done?
Hang the heretic. Even farcical symbols and mentions of the archenemy are capable of drawing corruption.
It will be done.
So we're going to feed him, leave him in a room, constantly read verses to him, and then hang him for heresy. I am very happy with myself right now.
There is no cause for alarm, Lord Captain. This conspirator may have been fake, but now it is only a matter of time before we find the real culprit. Have the pipe wardens' names and identification numbers. We know which clan they are from. We will keep pressing the riffraff until either the culprit confesses or someone turns him in. I will handle these.
The Master-at-Arms pointedly grips them all on her belt.
Please enjoy your meal in the interim, Captain. The scoundrel will be here before it's soon enough.
This meal has been going on for a very long time.
Yeah, don't show like this feels like this took place over days, honestly.
Yeah? Lord Captain, the real pipe warden, Gredden, has been found and is being escorted here as we speak. Are there any remaining questions you wish to address before we hear from Gredden himself?
All right, report the additional investigation efforts.
Absolutely, Lord. We have thoroughly questioned all detainees known to have violent temper, compared the tools and weapons we seized with the wounds found on the corpse, but we have not been able to establish who is responsible for the mutilation. I take full responsibility for this failure. The interrogation of the detainee yacht had to be suspended. He seems to have gone mad. He just keeps mumbling that it was Ginevra who set him up to lie, and that we must therefore be set free. I doubt we will get anything further out of him, be it with duty, kindness, or holy prayer. This concludes my report.
Didn't I order him to be hanged after we were done?
You did.
All right, someone to mislead our investigation. We can't let this go without consequences.
Undoubtedly. Let us go over the facts that we have on this sabotage and compile them. The body of the deceased was mutilated after death. It is likely that the nature of the injuries would have proven very useful in the investigation, and that the perpetrator concealed them for that very reason.
But didn't dispose of the body.
Someone sabotaged the work log cogitator, so it would be harder for us to find the victim's partner, who may have valuable information to the investigation. Instead of the murdered man's partner, you're given a fool, one who thoroughly incriminated himself first, before admitting that Captain Ginevri had put him up to it. Sorback glowers at Ginevri as she pales with fear.
All right, who was guarding the body? It was Ginevri. Early nods to his fellow enforcer. I relieved her when I came to inspect the corpse, which by then had already been cut up.
Ginevri nervously adjusts her armor under Sorback's piercing gaze.
The corpse was already looking like that when I came under my purview, but I could not get the name of the officer who discovered it. The deck was such a mess that I decided I would deal with it later.
Well, I'm self-generated. What do you have to say for yourself?
I may have conducted his preliminary investigation, like so many others. Ratko requested my assistance because of my experience in dealing with the rabble, but I swear there is no truth in these accusations against me. I have never threatened his family, and I certainly did not force him to lie and draw heretical signs. I barely even remember his face. I may have interrogated him beforehand, but it was someone else who put him up to this.
Mm-hmm.
The transcript says you conducted Yacht's interrogation alone. Why is that? As I can handle a single laundryman. Never raises her chin proudly.
Alright. Who had access to the work log cogitator?
The tech priests did not let anyone near the cogitator. They even tried to prevent the enforcer's investigation. Ginevri, were you there the entire time? Yes, ma'am, since the start of the watch. I went there right after I handed the body over to Klein. Only time I stepped away was to retrieve the data slate from my quarters. I left a watchman, but he went missing. Most likely, one of the officers did not realize he was on duty and sent him off on some errand, but I was only gone for a few minutes.
God damn it. The setup for her is very convenient. A missing sentry, a data slate misplaced against regulations. In the holster of his belt, where his own data slate sits tightly nestled.
I don't understand how I could have forgotten it. I always check my gear when I go on duty.
Friendly complained that in first takeaways. His room in the master cogitator. Yeah. That it wasn't her, just one of her accomplices. Will you give us a name, Ginevri? Shut your mouth, hooker. Nothing has been proven yet. Clan goes red. He presses Ginevri aside with the shoulder. Alright, Saulback, can you handle this? I will let her.
Sorback casts a menacing look over the room. Leave it to me. I will not rest until I get a confession. A real confession. In the meantime, let us get back to the assassination attempt.
Your pipe warden. The pipe warden does his best to remain relatively bowed, which paints a rather comical picture given his incredible height and complexion. He lowers his head, tugging at his braid. Beard, my bad. Senior pipe worker Gruden, honored to serve, Lord Captain. I'm ready to confess to everything. The real pipe warden, Gwendon, are you not? I am proud of it, Lord Captain. I am pipe warden's craft is hard, but necessary. My number is SP 26855. My work partner was the late Orito, number SP 24601. I oversaw the water supply system in the upper deck sectors A3KAR2. That includes valve 27B.
There can be no mistake. I have verified his identity myself. It has also been confirmed by the other workers.
Did you kill your mutant partner? I didn't kill him, and I didn't know he was a mutant. Orch and I always got along, even if he wasn't much for talking. But then, he shrugs, a servant of death came from the darkness, ended him quickly but harshly. She bled him dry and put a black feather in his throat. She told me to pump blood into the pipes, and then she left. Wanted to confess, but I was afraid she'd cover me if I did. God, is it the fucking death cult? I mean, by his servant of death. A holy slayer in black and crimson and bone, feared by all. They are quite merciless as death itself. They've come from the shadows to kill because the Emperor commands them. So,
I've already met the servants of the Bloodspun Web, Lord Captain. The grim procession is not one of the upper decks will soon forget.
all right. Why did you fill my bath with blood? I did as the servant of death commanded. She said the Emperor gave the first spinner a sign that lordship should be bathed in the blood of poor Orcha, my partner. And, well, I was scared, so I obeyed.
The first spinner? Are you talking about the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web?
Yes, that's him. He leads the death cultists, the lot who worship the Emperor by killing. His spinners hunt down heretics, but sometimes they take righteous lives too. Their service is mysterious, fervent, and bloody. Rick smiles. Edric bows. A steam of smoke. And Sarah says, "What a shock! Turn of events. Jocasta, the Inferni are innocent. Who could have seen that coming? Could it be that you were in the wrong to brutalize and humiliate my people?"
Do not expect an apology from me. I was doing my duty. You can play the victim all you want, but I have not forgotten the circumstances under which your blasted clan came to be on this ship. Consider every strike upon your backs a reminder of that event.
Okay, what's going on with this clan? Because I feel like this is something I need to know at this point, because this kind of got in the way of this investigation against my... well, I was going to say assassination, but... it's a story long past, one that Mistress Shawback greatly enjoys reminiscing about as if she were there herself. My ancestors committed a trespass against your ancestors, and we were made Inferni as punishment. I'll be sure to tell you this tale some other time.
I must concede as much, Lord Captain. The story can wait. We should first find out why the Bloodspun Web thought to bathe you in repugnant blood.
Some of the Vizark, I wish to hear his explanation.
As you will, Lord Captain.
Your Lordship, if I may ask, what happens to me now? I never meant to anger you. I thought I was doing the Emperor's willed it. But here we are, a simple man. I know pipes. I know them a lot better than all this people business. My eyes aren't what they used to be, but I can still smell rust and metal. Well, not so much in people's thoughts. Punish you, give him lashes. You know what? He did technically serve the Emperor. So let's give his eyes. And he did kill a mutant technically, or I want to be nice to him. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, your lordship. You'll serve your faithful. I'll never forget your mercy. Blunsweb Webb treads lightly and silently as if his old gaunt body has no weight at all. He whispers weakly, "Dublin, Agent Q, will to see you, and so I have come. Somebody here to discuss actions of your apprentices." Responds in equally respectful manner. "Let their deeds be weighed."
Investigation has established that the Bloodspun Web orchestrated the attack on his lordship by means of pouring unholy blood into his bath. This affront.
Words down at Salbeck's voice. Domination Q knows the truth. So it was done. So for so I did will. It was not no affront, but a prophecy. From my hands to divine, unsullied martyrs offered their souls and bodies into his imperishable embrace. I gazed into the red rivers of their smoldering lives, and I did see a rolling unclean staining the bays, reaching for the anointed Lord of the Ark. In my apprentice's last sight, I heard the Undying One's whisper. He bid me bathe the domain in the blood of who he must go, and they who have been righteous. For this will shield the domain and strengthen his body against the rolling unclean. I obey. The man you killed, who was he? I know not. I heard only the name, and I knew he must go. Empty space above his shoulder nods. Yes, we need no more knowledge than that. What do you mean by a roiling unclean? He did not revel, but his corruption itself. It offends him. It tastes as sweet as fetid waters in old pipes. Its promises are the deception of an enforcer smile. Its face is elusive. You claim that you did it because the God Emperor willed so. I speak, move, and draw breath because he wills so. I defy not the Undying One, neither in death that gives and takes, nor in my living existence. Could your vision be false? Smile. I held the cards of his tarot, washed in the blood of the righteous. Make no mistake, and neither does he send false visions. Only mortals dare. They who read the signs, they who interpret. Master Arms, are you convinced that we have found the culprit?
The situation is clear, your lordship. Sarbak makes the sign of Aquila. The Emperor has sent us a portent, the protector of mankind, guides the hands of his holy servants to guard us and warn us of hidden threats.
God Emperor, I thank thee for protecting us, even though there are instruments of your protection whose purity and holiness I may never understand.
This monkade has drawn attention to the mutant in a way that could not be ignored. A shrewd tactic, if
Hi.
the threat is indeed as great as he believes.
Hi, Kizzy.
Welcome!
Could it be a coincidence that the victim of the ritual is a genetic aberration? Around you keep respectfully silent, but you can tell by their smiles that they find the very idea doubting the Emperor pronounced absurd. Collab don't prefer their deed. Visitor freezes, listening to silence, then nods to nothing. Yes, yes, I will tell him. He turns his stone-shut eyes to you once more. We are seeds in your hands, giver of life. Keep us or scatter us. We will remain grateful.
Be that as it may, we have hit a dead end. We hoped that exposing the culprits would lead us to the Abjuration's lair.
You know, we have a death cult of assassins living on here. Let's turn them loose, right? But no spinner or brave warrior from the domain circle can find the roots of the unclean. For it can appear as human and act as human. Only its thoughts betray its vile nature. Only its thoughts are never human.
Wise. Anxious silence falls the moment Sarbak says this one word. She narrows her eyes. Is it unclean thoughts within the mind? Very well. Let Wise find them. He knows how, no matter how badly he wishes that the rest of us forgot about it.
Fine Zakahori is a fearsome hunter. When he hunts the flagship whales, when he thinks my teeth creak, and I can feel pain as if I'm young again. But his power is great indeed. He can hunt down our prey. correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that not everyone here is eager to leave this matter to Master Wise.
I would say that at least one eager will be Master Wise himself. Last time, his efforts caused some severe warp manifestations. The ritual is truly perilous.
Dear Holy Emperor, he tortured a guy so badly, he screams open the portal to hell. Not to put it to a fine point on it, Wise nearly destroyed the ship back then. Incidentally, he gave us multiple warnings that it could happen. Lady Theodora ignored him, and we reaped the results. Oh, why do I get the feeling that I know what will happen next? How can the core master of the apostates be of use to us?
Esteemed Zachary Wise can perform the ritual of thought reading. This practice lets him do a cursory examination of the minds of thousands of people in search of certain individuals. A ritual as rare as this dangerous, and only someone as versed as Master Wise can accomplish such a feat.
Something like this before?
Once, Lady Theodora made us use his services to expose spies on board, who apparently had been in the employ of Lord Inquisitor Calcazar.
What about the investigation on the officer's deck?
Our duty will be done when the threat is eliminated. I will brief the enforcers while you consult Choir Master Wise, Lord Captain.
Okay, I was not expecting that to take almost an hour. Dang.
Yeah, it's clearly part of the DLC
Bloodspun
that involves
Yeah.
the Bloodspun web.
Yeah, that definitely became clear later on, but I'm starting to fade a little bit more than I thought I would at this point. So I think we are good to save and call it here for the night. Are you all good on that, Yuki?
Sounds fine to me.
All right, then let us see who we have on right now.
I might possibly be back a little bit later to stream again after I do some errands and get some dinner in me.
Okay, actually, are you good with rating of the, what's this? Again, let me... The Real Big Real, I believe we rated him a couple times. He's also played Warhammer quite, Rogue Trader a bit. You need me
You'll
to
have to
send you
send me
his
the name.
name?
I don't know that I've got that anymore.
There it should be.
Okay.
Yep, he's playing some Vintage Story, which I believe is the RPG version of Minecraft. I think it's only in early access, but is being shut down currently. Part of the big wave of everything getting canceled right now, unfortunately. Weirdly not Microsoft, Riot though. Yeah, Riot was working on a Minecraft RPG.
Why would Riot be involved in that?
It was an indie studio that Riot decided they wanted to fund when they were picking up crap tons of video games, like back in 2016 or 18 or somewhere in there.
Gotcha. Back when they were
But
desperately trying to diversify.
It's kind of, no, it really did it. I mean, their animation studio did good, but all right. All right, let me know when you are ready to head out, Yuki.
I am all set.
All right, everybody, I might be back tomorrow. I'm going to working on a new work schedule. I'm going to see how I feel. Trying to be back with Final Fantasy VIII. Yuki, you'll be back maybe later. We'll see on that.
Later
But
tonight,
you all have
yeah.
a good, you all have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Martini.